What if I told you that the exercise most people swear by for strong legs, the traditional squat, could actually be causing more harm than good after the age of 50? Sounds controversial, right?
But as a board certified surgeon and geriatric health specialist here in the US, even I was stunned when I saw the data.
You've probably heard squats called the gold standard for leg strength. And sure, at 30 or 40, that might be true. But after 50, the rules change. A 2018 study published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy followed over 300 adults aged 65 plus for 6 months. Researchers found that those who stopped doing traditional squats and switched to alternative, low-impact leg exercises experienced over 35% improvement in lower body strength, a significant reduction in knee pain, and a measurable drop in fall risk. Yes, you heard that right. More strength, less pain, fewer falls, all without doing a single traditional squat. That's not a typo. And the most surprising part, the most effective exercises weren't flashy, trendy, or intense. They were simple, natural movements that mimic how we move in real life, like sitting down, stepping back, or shifting weight.
So if you've been forcing yourself to squat, despite the discomfort, thinking it's just what you're supposed to do,
Stay with me, because in this video, we're going to bust that myth wide open and show you 3 smarter, safer, doctor-approved exercises that could change how you move and feel every day after 50.
Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let us know, how old are you? Where are you watching from? And tell me, has anyone ever told you to do squats to keep your legs strong? Your answers help us understand your needs and create better videos for you. And yes, we read every single comment, because staying healthy after 50 is a journey none of us should navigate alone. Today, we're going to uncover 3 powerful exercises you should be doing instead of squats after 50. Each one is backed by real science, easier on your joints, and designed to match the movements you actually need in daily life, like getting up from a chair or staying balanced while walking. These aren't just gentler alternatives. They're smarter, safer, and far more effective for building strength, stability, and confidence as you age. And make sure you stick around until the end, because exercise number 1 is so effective that many doctors are now recommending it in place of squats for older adults. Let's get into it. Number 3, sit to stand, the most underrated power move. It might not look fancy. It might not sound like a real workout. But this simple motion, sitting down and standing back up from a chair, is one of the most powerful exercises for adults over 50. Most people think, come on, how hard can it be to just stand up from a chair? But that's exactly why it's so important. Because standing up from a seated position is something we do every single day. From getting out of bed, to using the bathroom, to rising from the dinner table. Lose this ability, and you risk losing your independence. After 50, your body starts changing in ways that make this basic action surprisingly difficult. Cartilage in the knees begins to wear down, reducing cushioning and increasing friction. Muscles in the thighs and glutes weaken, making it harder to generate upward force balance, and stability decrease, turning a simple stand-up into a wobbly, risky effort. That's why, for many older adults, standing up quickly or without using their hands becomes challenging and even dangerous. A 2018 study published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy followed over 300 adults aged 65 who practice sit-to-stand exercises 3 times a week. The results: over 35% increase in lower body strength, a dramatic drop in fall risk, improved confidence in daily movement, and all of that without weights, fancy equipment, or even needing to leave the house. If you don't train the sit-to-stand motion consistently, here's what often happens. You begin relying on your hands or other people to get up. You lose confidence in your ability to move safely. Your world slowly shrinks: fewer stairs, fewer outings, more sitting, and eventually greater dependency on others. Carol used to play tennis in her younger years, But now, at 74, even standing from a soft chair felt daunting. She started practicing sit-to-stand exercises for just 10 minutes a day. After 3 weeks, she smiled and said, "I can stand up from my recliner without grabbing the armrest. It's like I've gotten a part of myself back." How to do sit-to-stand exercise. A sturdy chair, no wheels, flat, non-slippery surface. Sit upright on the chair, feet flat on the floor, hip width apart, hands on your thighs or by your sides, look straight ahead. Lean forward slightly. Engage your core. Push through your heels to stand up, exhale. Slowly lower back down to the chair, hail. Repeat 8 to 12 times, rest, and do 2-3 sets. If it feels hard, use your hands for light support. If it feels easy, slow down or pause briefly when standing. Why? It's a smarter alternative to squats. Sit-to-stand targets the same key muscle groups as traditional squats, your quadriceps, glutes, and core. But it comes with major advantages: far less pressure on your knees, easy to control and scale, replicates real-life movement, no gym or equipment required. And best of all, you can start today, right in your living room. Up next, exercise number 2 will surprise you, because while it looks simple, it's one of the most important ways to prevent falls before they happen. Number 2, supported split stance. Hold your balance and fall prevention superpower. At first glance, this exercise doesn't look impressive. There's no bending, no heavy lifting, no fast movement, just one foot slightly in front of the other while you stand still. But don't let the simplicity fool you. For adults over 50, the ability to hold your balance in a split stance is one of the strongest indicators of whether you are at risk for a fall in the next few years. And that's exactly why this exercise ranks so high on the list. Most people think standing still. That can't possibly help my legs. But here's the truth. Balance declines faster than strength as we age. And the moment your balance starts to slip, everyday moments like stepping off a curb, turning quickly, or getting out of the shower become genuinely dangerous. The supported split stance hold looks simple, but it directly trains the stability that keeps you safe during real-life movements. After 50, your body undergoes changes that quietly undermine balance. Sensory receptors in your feet and ankles become less sensitive, making it harder to detect shifts in your center of gravity. Hip stabilizer muscles lose their fine-tuned reflexes, which help you make tiny corrections to avoid tipping over. The nervous system slows, meaning your body reacts just a fraction of a second too late when you stumble. Individually, these changes seem small. Together, they create the perfect storm for falls. A 2020 study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine revealed a startling fact. Older adults with poor balance are 3 times more likely to experience a serious fall, even if their leg strength is normal. In other words, strength alone doesn't protect you. Stability does. That's why this exercise matters so much. A fall at age 70 is not the same as a fall at age 30. The consequences can be life-changing. A single slip can lead to a hip fracture. According to the CDC, nearly 30% of older adults who suffer a hip fracture face life-threatening complications within 12 months. Many never return to their previous level of independence. This is why fall prevention isn't optional, it's essential. David had just recovered from hip surgery. His balance was shaky, and every step felt uncertain. His physical therapist replaced squats with the supported split stance hold. He told me just 15 seconds on each side, twice a day. After 2 weeks, I was walking with more confidence than I had in years. Sometimes the simplest exercises have the biggest impact. How to do supported split stance. Hold a sturdy chair or wall for support, flat, safe surface. Stand upright next to a chair or wall. Place one hand lightly on the chair if needed. Step one foot slightly forward, the other foot slightly back. Keep both feet flat on the floor. Heels down, distribute your weight evenly between both legs. Engage your core, stand tall, and look straight ahead. Hold this position for 15-30 seconds, switch legs, and repeat. Do 2-3 rounds per side. If you feel unsteady, use your hand for light balance support. If it's too easy, try holding longer or shift more weight onto the front leg. Why it's a better choice than squats. The supported split stance hold is a triple win. It strengthens your core and leg stabilizers. It improves balance and coordination. And it does all of this without putting any additional pressure on your knees. It's gentle, it's safe, and it builds the foundation that protects you from the #1 threat to older adults' falls. Ready for the grand finale. Exercise number 1 is the closest thing to a doctor-approved replacement for squats, and it may become your new favorite movement. Number 1, step back, lunge to chair, the doctor-preferred squat alternative. This is the one almost everyone gets wrong. For decades, we've been told that squats are the king of lower body exercises essential for building strength and staying mobile. And sure, they work if you're 30, have healthy knees, and no issues with balance. But here's the truth. In real life, we rarely sit down or stand up in perfect vertical lines like a squat. Instead, we step back to sit in a chair, twist to reach for something, shift our weight to one side, stabilize as we move in and out of the car. That's why this movement, the step back, lunge to chair, is not just a safer alternative to squats. It's a more realistic and far more functional way to train for everyday life. A 2019 study from the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy compared traditional squats with step-back movements. What they found was eye-opening. Step-back lunges activated the same key muscle groups, the quads, glutes, and hamstrings as squats, but they reduced stress on the knee joint significantly. Less pressure, same strength, better control. For older adults, that's a game changer. We don't often talk about this, but for people over 50, squats come with risks that are often overlooked. Squats compress the knees, especially if your cartilage is thinning or you have arthritis. They require balance, and losing control mid-squat can lead to a dangerous fall. Many older adults feel discouraged, frustrated, or even ashamed when squats hurt, and as a result, they give up on exercise entirely. And that's the last thing we want. Exercise should build confidence, not fear. Mary had always been active. She joined a beginner's yoga class to stay in shape, but during a routine squat in class, she lost her balance and fell. No broken bones, but a major blow to her confidence. After the fall, she was referred to a physical therapist. Instead of pushing more squats, the therapist introduced her to the step-back lunge to chair. Mary started slow, one side at a time, lightly touching the chair behind her. Within a few weeks, she felt stronger, more stable, and more in control of her movements. She told me, "I used to dread sitting down. I was afraid I'd fall. Now, I feel like I'm leading the movement, not just surviving it." How to do: step back, lunge to chair. A sturdy chair behind you, a wall or countertop nearby for balance if needed. Stand upright, feet hip-width apart. Face away from the chair, with the chair behind you. Step one foot backward slowly, keeping your balance. Lower your hips gently toward the chair, just touch it lightly. Don't fully sit. Push through the front heel to return to standing. Repeat on the same leg for 6-10 reps, then switch legs. Do 2-3 sets total, resting between sets as needed. Keep your chest up and your core engaged. If needed, hold on to a chair or wall for support. To make it harder, pause briefly just before touching the chair. Why this exercise matters most. The step back, lunge to chair trains your body to do exactly what life demands. Sit down and stand up with control. Step backwards safely, like when reaching for a seat. Engage your glutes and legs to prevent falls and support your spine. Build strength, balance, and coordination simultaneously. And the best part, it's doctor-approved and widely used in physical therapy for a reason. It works without punishing your joints. You can scale it to your level. Use a sturdy chair behind you. Keep one hand on a wall or counter for support. Start with shallow movements and gradually increase depth as confidence grows. The big takeaway: You don't need deep squats or gym equipment to stay strong after 50. You need movements that reflect how your body moves in the real world and train your muscles to support those actions with confidence and control. The step back lunge to chair does exactly that. And that's why it earns the #1 spot on this list. Stick around because up next, we'll tie all three exercises together and talk about how a few minutes of smart training a day can protect your independence for years to come. Modern medicine is powerful, but it's not perfect. After 50, the goal is no longer to push harder, it's to train smarter. We don't need longer workouts, heavier weights, or no pain, no gain routines. What we need is movement that reflects how we actually live, getting up from a chair, stepping back safely, and keeping our balance when life throws us off center. So here's the question you should always ask. What happens next if I keep doing this exercise? If the answer is more pain, more fear, or more limitations, it's time to change course. True prevention doesn't start in the hospital. It starts in your daily choices, moving with intention, sleeping well, managing stress, and choosing exercises that work with your body, not against it. You don't have to train like you're 30 to stay strong at 70. You just have to train with purpose. And that's a power no one can take from you. Now it's your turn. Which part of this video surprised you the most? Are you already doing one of these exercises, or have you had your own experience, good or bad, with squats after 50? We'd love to hear your story. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one, and your journey could inspire someone else to start theirs. This is more than just a fitness video. It's a growing community of people choosing to age with strength, clarity, and confidence. The information in this video is for educational purposes only. It is not intended as medical advice and should not replace diagnosis or treatment by a qualified professional. Always consult your doctor or healthcare provider before beginning any new exercise program, especially if you have existing health conditions. These exercises are not cures, but they may help improve your strength, balance, and quality of life when done safely and consistently.